This is a story of two islands, one on the east, one on the west. The first, Ellis Island of the east, took in immigrants from all over Europe and Arabia. The other, in the west, Angel Island, which took in immigrants from many different places, but mostly from Asia. The story of Ellis Island is the story of the new immigration. In the 19th century, the main immigration to America, the old immigration, was from Northern and Western Europe. Then, in the 1880s and 90s, the balance began to shift. Although the Northern and Western Europeans continued to come in substantial numbers, a truly massive migration started from the countries of Eastern and Southern Europe. These new immigrants were Italians, Russians, Poles, Hungarians, Serbs, Czechs, Slovaks, Slovenes, Greeks, Jews from all over Eastern Europe. Christian Armenians and other nationalities seeking freedom and a better life in America. Seeing the Statue of Liberty was the greatest thing I've ever seen. It was really something. What a wonderful sight. To know you're in this country, God, just think of it. I remember as a child, people used to say to me, in America, you'd find gold in the streets. The streets of gold. And as a child, I said to myself, gee, we're in America. Now I can go in the streets and pick up gold. Arnold Weiss, Polish Jew from Russia, arrived in 1921. Out west, in the heart of the San Francisco Bay, was Angel Island, the American gateway from the Orient. Landing on the island came women in search of husbands, men in search of work. In particular came the Japanese picture brides. They sent pictures to Asian husbands here in the United States, who sent back money and provisions so that they could travel to the United States and marry. The deportation of Chinese women. An immigrant examination involves of necessity the deportation of those who are adjudged unfit to enter the country. It is a sad sight to see the poor creatures who have come so far turned back at the very door. I well remember one very unhappy occasion. I had brought a party of women with me to see the island, and had secured the unusual privilege of admission to the rooms where the Chinese women were detained. As we approached these rooms, we heard the strange, confused sounds of many voices. Ceaseless opposing, it was the wailing protest of the Chinese women against the deportation of their compatriots. Presently, the three women passed us on the way to the boat which was to take them to the Mongolia, sailing that day for the Orient. Poor souls. They looked as though they had cried their hearts out. Usually, deportation means that the Chinese women are taken to Hong Kong, where they fall almost immediately into the hands of slave dealers who take them back to the dreadful old life.